Hi dear students, welcome to the virtual learning. Already we started to deal with the second lesson, energy from the sun. And now we come to the main title called Solar Energy and the Sun Rays. The sun is the principal source of energy on the earth's surface. It is like a powerhouse which generates and gives out energy in the form of light and heat. We know, students, that this is the natural element, that is the sun, which gives us a lot of heat and light. And most of the things depend only on the sun to produce and to make their food, like plants. The energy that comes always and constantly from the sun is known as the solar radiation. When a body gives out energy, then it is called radiation. Since the sun is being producing, so we call it sun's rays. Some aspects of this energy we can see and feel, like light and heat. Light we can see, heat we can feel. However, we also receive many other forms of energy like UV rays. They are called ultraviolet rays, radio waves, and X rays from the sun, which we can neither feel nor see. Just now we are speaking that we can see both the sun light and we can feel the heat, but there are some which neither we can feel nor we can see. They are UV rays, radio waves, and X rays. The energy radiated by the sun is more or less constant with every little variation throughout the year and year after year. So, if we make a artificial heat with our hands or something else, then the beginning of the heat and the middle of the heat and the end of the heat, the three areas and the three phases, the heat will have variation. But even after many years, or even if we compare with thousands and thousands of years, still the temperature and the heat that we get from the sun doesn't get much variation. Then, what causes the changes in temperature on the earth? Yes, in that case, why do we have in some areas or in some time very great temperature? At other times, there is a drastic fall in temperature. Interestingly, human societies have tried to grow crops everywhere by creating artificial environment for plants. Thus, we grow vegetables and fruits in very cold regions by building greenhouses. These buildings with transparent roofs and walls which allow heat to come in but not escape. We create marshy environments for crops like paddy by irrigating the fields. So, just now we heard that we human beings create artificial environments for the plants in the cold countries. There is only incoming, no outgoing. In that case, we actually produce or we actually keep on this earth more temperature or more heat than we're supposed to release. So this is called greenhouse effect. Then the The solar radiation received on the Earth's surface of the Earth is called insolation. So, we get a lot of radiation from the sun. So, what that which comes onto the Earth is called insolation because it is coming in. The actual amount of solar energy received on the ground level is only a small portion of what reaches on Earth's atmosphere. So, you might have heard that we on the Earth receive a lot of solar energy, but still we get only a small portion of the solar energy on the Earth's atmosphere. This is because about the third of the solar energy is reflected back like a mirror reflecting light. So, the reason why we have very less insulation or why we receive only a small portion of the temperature is because there is a lot of reflection that is done on this earth, because the earth doesn't receive 100% of the sun's temperature, sun's heat or sun's temperature. Further, some portion of the earth is scattered and absorbed in the higher reaches of the atmosphere. In fact, some of the harmful rays of the sun like UV rays don't reach the grounds, and this has made life possible on the earth. So, as we have heard that neither we can see nor we can feel like UV rays, radio waves, they actually doesn't reach the ground, and because of not reaching the ground, the life on the earth is possible, and it's very good that is happening on the earth because of its not reaching the earth. And here some says that some amount of the solar rays are also absorbed or reflected always by clouds and smoke or dust in the atmosphere. You would have noticed that on cloudy days it doesn't get very hot. So, in short, there are different aspects that are making to get less radiation on the earth, because there is a scattering of the sun's rays because of the clouds or dust particles, or because of the higher reaches of the atmosphere, and also because of the earth being very strong. So, though we receive a lot of radiation on this earth, still in some places, because of the place situation and the location, there will be high temperature and there will be low temperature and there will be normal temperature. So, dear students, the sun that we have is indeed a great blessing to the human beings, and the rays that we get from the sun are of different types, both helpful as well as harmful, and when they reach the solar panels that we fix on the roofs, from them we get a lot of solar energy.